All right, this is the moment we've all been waiting for when this event was announced at this facility. Bloom and Killingsworth, Washington and California on the front row, set to get this one underway. Again, 35 laps of action here at the Banks Bull Ring. Looking to make it 3 in a row for Braden Brookshire in 2024. Green is out, and it looks like we've got a start to this one. Dalton Bloom with the early race lead. Here comes Killingsworth trying to rip the top, but he's falling back to third as the 11 of Trevor Points moves up to second. Killingsworth trying to get down on the inside to reclaim P2. Sparks starting to fly as the 11 of Points trying to claim first. This will be a big win for Trevor Points. 4 wins already this season at Cottage Grove Speedway as lap number 2. It'll be the 11 showing the way. Yellow is out for the 14 of Jesse Diaz. However, we are going to go yellow. Looks like still 2 laps complete. Won 3 features during IMCA Wild West Speed Week. Those coming at the Douglas County Dirt Track in Roseburg, Cottage Grove Speedway, and Willamette Speedway, all in succession. All right, ready to get after it. 2 laps down, 33 to go. Trevor Points. Gets us back to full speed action. Lane McCoy, brilliant move around the outside, able to get around Killingsworth, trying to get around Killingsworth, that is, for third, while Brookshire and Petrie. Brookshire gets sideways, and we may be going back to yellow flag conditions. That is going to be the case as Killingsworth and McCoy. What a race for third. Looks like McCoy credited with the position. It's the top 5. Bloom does have a win to his credit in the Sunoco IMCA Stock Car Ranks on May 10th at the Douglas County Dirt Track. His only win this season. He's managed to post a couple top 5s in the sport mods. He was second here in this division on July 27th. And most recent top 5 finished third at Cottage Grove Speedway on July 31st. Green flag is out. This one's underway. Diaz in the 14 and the 10 of Brookshire. Couple of locals here racing for 6. They've got Austin Petrie ahead of them as Lane McCoy may have figured this racetrack out, dominating off the corner in the Lightning McQueen look-alike. Lightning Lane McCoy is trying to go after Dalton Bloom for second. Trevor Points going purple on lap number 5. Dalton Bloom putting down his best lap of the race. Track looks like it may be cleaning off a little bit. And McCoy sideways. Killingsworth gets into him in evasive action as Diaz nearly gets into the 95. And yellow is out. Points got on the binders hard in turns 1 and 2. Fortunately for Lane McCoy, Diaz will restart in 8th. So Potter will be 6th. McCoy 7th in the restart order. And that's the 14 of Diaz restarting 8th. All right. Still a lot of racing left. 30 laps to go. Your leader, Trevor Points. We've got one more main event after this. The Sunoco IMCA Stock Cars presented by Checkered Flag Asphalt Paving and Seal Coating. Green is out. See if it is for the final time. They can go 30 laps without incident. Braden Brookshire, like Tarzan on the Jungle Vine, trying to swing from the top, and Lane McCoy getting in the higher group as well as Killingsworth in the 7M progresses up to position number 2. Here comes Bloom in the 7B, trying to take it back. Battle between the P11 of Petrie and the 10 of Brookshire. And that's a race for 4th. They get together briefly, but they are able to stay clean and green. And Incidental contact as Bloom is able to move up in a second. Here comes Brookshire with another run on Petrie, trying to move into fourth as Killingsworth trying to reclaim position number 2 from Dalton Bloom. Your race leader, Trevor Points, has an advantage of 1.508 seconds. Dalton Bloom second. Third is Ethan Killingsworth. Fourth, Austin Petrie. Fifth, Braden Brookshire. Sixth is Lane McCoy. Then it's Brandon Potter, followed by Jesse Diaz. All cars on the track are on the lead lap. 10 down and 25 to go. Bloom has reeled in points just a tad, 1.233. That's the gap. Bloom working on the extreme bottom of the racing surface in the corners. And you could make a similar statement for points in the 11. Yellow is out. It's Diaz in the 14, getting sideways in turns 3 and 4. And that will bring out the 4th stoppage of this race. TR Points Trucking, Sport Mod Clash. Trevor Points trying to hold on for that amount of circuits to pick up the victory. One thing we do know, it will be a different winner for the second year of this event. What we don't know is who it's going to be. As Bloom at times was catching points, Killingsworth on the restarts has been good. Green is out. Brookshire sweeping around the outside of the P11 of Petrie. Moving up into 4th. Race for second between the 7s. Killingsworth and Bloom. Killingsworth this time from the top is able to go more so down to the bottom, and he has got second place. Bloom trying to reclaim the position while Braden Brookshire looking to flirt with the podium for the first time in this main event. Austin Petrie is 5th. Lane McCoy 6th. 7th is Jesse Diaz. Trevor Points in car number 11, your leader by nearly a second and a half, but Killingsworth in the 7M trying to close down on him. Race for third might be starting to spice up between the 7B of Bloom and the 10 of Brookshire. It is going to be 20 laps to go as they went through 15 laps, 4 stoppages, but they're in a good rhythm now. Longest green flag run has been for 6 laps. This time by, they will equal that mark with 6 laps without an incident. Trevor Points, Ethan Killingsworth, Dalton Bloom, Braden Brookshire, Austin Petrie 1 through 5, 6 Lane McCoy, Jesse Diaz is running in 7th. Officially past the halfway mark this time around as lap number 18 gets completed. Trevor Points has shown the way since lap 2. 1.371 points, and Killingsworth rather equal as far as lap times and the gap is considered. Problems for Diaz in turn 4, and we go yellow. Caution coming out for Diaz. 19 laps complete, 16 to go here on July 20th. Fortunately, third involvement in a stoppage for Diaz, and we'll have to end the night early. That's the limit in a main event, so we're down to 6 cars, 16 laps. Points leading Killingsworth and Bloom. Then it's Brookshire and Petrie. Green is out. Bloom going after Killingsworth for second. Bloom trying to use the inside. It is 15 to go. We've got trouble with McCoy and Petrie, the two Central Point drivers. As they get together, McCoy tried to drive away, but not able to get it restarted. Well, race officials electing to go single file nose to tail as we've got 15 to go. Points is the leader. And we are back underway. Killingsworth trying to get the necessary run on the 11 of points. Points, though, just takes him about a corner or two, and then he starts taking off. Here comes Brookshire threatening Bloom for third. Now Bloom going after the 7M at Killingsworth. That race for second might get kicked up a couple of notches in the excitement department. These four drivers all a part of the redraw. Having to overcome some challenges in one form or the other tonight. But right now, looking very, very fast, Trevor Points. A dozen laps to go for the 11 out of Salem, while Bloom in the 7B racing for Stram Motorsports, trying to get ahead of the 7M of Killingsworth. Killingsworth, though, getting a decent run on points, knocks the difference down a couple of tenths. Could we see a battle for the race lead here in the late stages? We're about to find out as it's 10 laps to go. Here comes Killingsworth. It was 0.8 and change on lap number 23. 24 was 0.6. Now it's 0.535. Ethan Killingsworth has got himself in a good rhythm. That time Points was a little bit better. We'll see how Killingsworth answers. Bloom third. Fourth is Brookshire. Points able to extend the lead back to over a second. Trevor Points showing the way, trying to finish this one off with 7 to go. A pair of 7s right behind him. The 7M of Killingsworth and the 7B of Bloom. Brookshire running in fourth. It'll be 5 to run, this time by exiting corner number 4. 30 have successfully been completed. Bloom trying to make a late race push towards second. See if he has it in the tank. As Points, Killingsworth, Bloom, and Brookshire. That is the running order. 3 to go for the 11. Bullhorns in the air for the double one. Trevor Points in search of win number 7 on the campaign. Be his first win this year here at this facility. White flag. One more trip around the park. Trevor Points leads the field down the back straightaway into turn 3. Out of corner number 4, your TR Points Trucking Sport Mod Clash winner, Trevor Points out of Salem. Ethan Killingsworth second. Dalton Bloom third. Braden Brookshire fourth. Austin Petrie fifth. Lane McCoy finishes sixth. Jesse Diaz will be seventh. And Brandon Potter eighth. Make some noise for Trevor Points, leading laps 2 through 35. He led every lap but the first one. and his 7th victory of the season, and a well-deserved victory. Well, we've got one more race to go, presented by Checkered Flag Asphalt Paving and Seal Coating. Freezing Performance, IMCA Northern Sport Moment. Hey, we seem to just meet each other all the time in Victory Lane. Doesn't matter if it's in Roseburg, in Wairika, Cottage Grove, and here. Of course, this one, it's got to feel extra special.
Yeah, this one's extra special, and I always like talking to you. It's always good.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad thing. Talking about that race, restarts were kind of the name of the game. You got the lead on lap 2, and it seemed like the game plan was get to the lead early and then just go from there.
Yeah, it was get to lead early, and then the bottom was just too good, and then the top was just pretty dirty. So
I was going to say, it looked like you kind of tiptoed, and some guys could maybe get a little bit of a run up there, but it seemed to just dirty up after every restart.
Yeah, it just dirtied up, and I kept an eye on it on the restarts and stuff, trying to see if somebody was running it, but I never saw anybody running it.
With 35 laps, it's a long race. Is it really hard to not, or was it what you wanted to do, just push as hard as you could, or just kind of keep yourself level thinking, keep your breathing under control?
Yeah, I was just trying to stay calm and hit my marks and do what I needed to do. Those cautions really helped with brakes and stuff. That way it wasn't so tiring.
Well, obviously, congratulations. Win number 7 of the season. It's been incredible for you guys for the season. People that you want to thank, I know there's a lot of people that make this possible.
Yeah, I would like to thank my whole family who sponsored this race, and my girlfriend, and everybody that comes out here, and everyone that supports me in this. TR Points Trucking, Schaefer's Racing Oil, Razor Chassis, Driving Force Graphics, and the Wizards Transmissions.
Awesome job. Trevor Points out of Salem, your 2024 winner of the TR Points Trucking Sport Mod Clash.